all right, all right. It's almost 9 o'clock. Did I freeze? Everything looks pretty good tonight. I switched some things around in here. I moved one of my monitors up here, and I have the other one still there. That way, maybe we could have a little visual, you know what I'm saying? So this is the Sunday night hangout. What we do here is just kind of hang out. I got some triggers playing in the back, which these are newspaper triggers. And we just hang out and bullshit, kind of. That's what we do here. Just kicking back. If you got any questions, let me know. Yeah, that's it. It usually ends up getting pretty crazy. So welcome. Let's get into some little bit of mic brushing. A couple different things here. Just kick back and relax. Is that Stewie out there? Is that Stewie? Howdy. I guess one of the things we could probably talk about tonight is I keep getting these, and I really shouldn't let them bother me, but don't use generative AI for your thumbnails. Now, I don't use generative AI, but really I kind of do. So like on the thumbnails, hello. So on the thumbnails, I'll take a frame. Yeah, you hear the bleaks of I gotta have my, if my wife needs something, she'll text me, so my text has to be active. So you might hear a blink once in a while. But anyways, not everybody's using AI, but I generally take a frame out of the video, or I'll take a picture from right here. I'll add a little bit of presets to it, maybe pump the saturation up, maybe warm the temperature up, and I'll use Photoshop to put a graphic overlay on it. And some of my thumbnails, you notice lately I'm using this block overlay, and that's what I like to use. For some reason people think that it's generative AI when it's not. So just letting you guys know, it's not always AI. I guess doing the overlay in Photoshop, that is a form of AI, but it is my photo. These sounds right here, those are silicone straw cleaners on my AT 8022. I appreciate that, man. I don't understand it either, but hey, I'm not all for AI, but it is a tool. And in some way, form, or fashion, I've probably used it for years. I dictate a lot, and I know that's kind of AI. Yeah. I mean, Siri is AI. But yeah, I hear you. Appreciate it. Again, I moved my monitors from over here to right here and right here. So when I work with them, you get a little bit of a visual. Some kind of something instead of just looking at my ugly mug. Hey, is your username 6 till sunset? Alright, that's pretty good. When you get old, you get glasses, and I realized when I moved this monitor, I'm having a hard time reading it again. 6 till sunset. That's kind of weird. Is anybody else getting that? I don't know if it's just me, but since I changed streaming software, I get these very wide bars. Yeah, this sound is silicone straw cleaners. They're long little with little rubber spikes on to clean metal straws and stuff like that. And I'm rubbing them down the side of this Audio-Technica AT8022. All right, I'll check on that. I probably won't be able to do it this time, but I'll check on it before next Sunday if you guys can put up with it. Hang out right there, you guys. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Looks like it's only pushing me out at 4 by 3 instead of 16 by 9. I don't know, I still kind of dig it a little bit. I'll have to check it out. Worst comes to worst, I'll just go back to the old software. Yeah, no sweat. I hear you. Oh, really? It's leading an error page? I'll have to take care of that too. That sucks. Seems like all this stuff happens right when I do this. Unfortunately, I work with no computer, so... Everything falls apart right at the worst time. Well, hey, it is what it is. And Dim Snake, appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's not pushing me out in 16 by 9, and I'm going to need to do that. There you are. Don't touch that dial, it's got cool on it. K-E-W-L. The cool spot on your dial. Don't touch that dial, it's got cool on it. Just no coffee. right, all right, all right. Looks like that's a good link to my coffee. Yeah. All right, enough of that. All right, I appreciate it. Thanks for the $2. Aztecia. Is that right? Let me know. I'm horrible at this, but let me know. I'll try. That might sound bad, but I'll try. All right, all right, all right. So this week, what am I doing? I'm shooting pictures for a church again. More pictures. They're pictures of the dome. Around the dome, they've got artwork with saints and stuff put on them. I'll be shooting those this week. Got some Greek food stuff coming up too. That'll be probably not this week, but next week. What else? Definitely the dome pictures. They're mosaics. So, and they bring these guys from Italy and Greece, and they put these things together on top of the dome and in the church. It's really, really interesting. The secret experimental sounds behind the curtain. I know, I feel like crazy. First, my buy me a coffee thing doesn't work. I'm being broadcasted 4x3 instead of 16 by 9. The world's just coming to an end. Oh, shh, quiet. Oh, anyway, so my last video, Friday, I've been thinking about doing coffee cups, shirts, and hats. I don't know why. Nobody will probably buy them, but I'm going to do it anyways. And they're going to say, shh, quiet. I might do some all right ones. But yeah, just something. Even if I'm the only one that wears them. I'm going to move into some cork tapping. These are some new sounds I made last week. Now this should be really binaural. Yeah, a coffee cup. Hoodies. And hats. I just thought it'd be kind of fun. And if you look at the thumbnails, that's the font I'll use. And it'll just say, shh, quiet. And if that works out, I'll do late night radio naked, something. It's got to stay kind of fun, kind of interesting. Yeah, that's pretty binaural. If I do a cool radio one, it's going to have to say K period E period W period L, then have a little radio on there. Then on the bottom, on the other side, go all right, all right, all right. That'd work for me. Now, I've done the late night drive thing, and I'm planning on doing more late night drive things. But I'm 6 till sunset. I've got a ton of stuff I'm going to do, but this last month my wife went into a couple emergency surgeries, so that all got kind of put on hold. But yeah, I'm geared up to take you guys with me on a lot of stuff. And then this'll, yada, yada. And when I do the drive, I want it to be kind of a little dark, like you're riding with me, and yes, have ambient sounds, waves, different things, come up with different stuff. And I was even thinking about, if I did this live, having you guys tell me what you want to hear and change I can set it all up on my phone so I can change the sounds, like we're changing the radio station, so like we're on a drive together. Does that make sense? But it's just figuring out how to read the texts, what you guys are doing without killing somebody or myself. But I think I've got that pinned down. And I'll use a service that'll let me hear it in my earbuds. Oh my goodness, that's AI though. So you would send me a text message. It would tell me what you said, and then I could answer you while I'm driving. Kind of like those guys do when they're doing the news broadcast. You ever seen those guys on a YouTube where they're driving around following accidents, and you hear the scanner in the back, and they're thanking you and reading your text. They're listening to that in their headphones. So I'm setting that up here pretty quick. When I started this, it wasn't about really going live all the time, but I've just found so many places that I can go live. But I want to make it natural, and there's nothing like watching somebody, like even tonight, where they got to fix crap. You know, you're supposed to be relaxing, chilling, going on a ride with me. You know, hanging out, going down the coastline 101, or 1, not 101, going down 1, stopping, looking at you guys, looking at stuff with me, you know. That's what I picture. With technology today, there is not any place I can't take you that I can't take you with my phone. Yeah, I hear you, man. But yeah, it just seems like even my thumbnails, if I pump the saturation up a little bit just to make it a little more eye-catching, it's AI. Yeah. Let's turn that up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That sound there is those little microphones I have, and they're in a cork coaster, glass coaster, and I've got some tweezers and some picks moving them around the microphones. Yeah, it makes a pretty good noise, especially for an ear cleaning noise. I don't know how many of you like newspaper. I love the sound newspaper makes. And what I do is I take my Hollyland Lark Max 2 mics, and I have these bands that go on, armbands, and I clip these mics on them and turn them on, and I flip through the paper. So what I did the other week is I got a brand new paper, usually I do it with crinkled up, old papers. This is brand new. And I decided to make sounds with it. And here are the sounds. I played them at the start and too. I just love the sound of those brand new, opening up a brand new paper. So 6 till sunset. I'm gonna really push on that driving in the car radio kind of thing. Because my wife's getting better now, so she doesn't need me here babysitting her. Turn this down. She doesn't need me here babysitting her. But I've got a couple of long hauls I gotta do these next coming weeks. I gotta go out to Monterey, Santa Cruz, Fort Bragg, and I'll probably have to run out to Redding. But it'll be along the coast. The Redding one, yeah, it's kind of crazy, but I might, just to record, I might do that. I might. And then have you guys with me in there, just kicking back and listening to some triggers. Maybe I'll take a couple of after darks and we'll sit here and make some triggers to listen to. Yeah, that's a good idea. And then we'll do an hour-long video first. Then I'll see if there's by doing this video, making it the practice one. We'll see how it goes. If I can get it smooth and everything goes right, we'll turn into a live stream. What do you think about that? Cruising with cool. What do you think? Cruising with cool. At night, we listen to triggers. I can put you guys in the seat next to me. We'll turn into a live stream. Yeah. I think we just thought of a new thing. That'd work. Let me know what you think. Let me know. Now that sounds kind of interesting. That's folding some papers, and I'm counting out some cards. So we're mixing it here on SNL, Sunday Night Live, Sunday Night Hangout. We just hang out and we're chill. these are the sounds that get me pretty good. All right, all right, all right. We're coming across these, the 1 hour mark. I'm going to take a real quick station break or a break. You guys hang out. I'll be right back. I'm probably going to play a couple ads. So I'll see you in a minute. All right, all right, all right. So we're back. Just listening to some things. Just being here. Got some good ideas tonight. Some really good ideas. Oh yeah, Calvin, the Quickie Cam videos. I'll start rolling those out as soon as I possibly can. I didn't know anybody was really serious about those, but yeah, I like doing a Quickie Cam. But yeah, I'll start doing those starting tomorrow. The Quickie Cam. That would be good on a coffee cup, the Quickie Cam. Come to cool for a quickie. Wow. All kinds of weird stuff happening tonight. But the Walk With Me Quickie Cam videos. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. I'll do a couple of those this week. That'll be something to take my mind off of stuff and get me out doing something. There's a nice little quarry up here that I wanted to go in and check out. I'll do that one Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't release it, but yeah, it's a nice. They turned it into a park. To be honest with you, when I was a kid, we used to go up there and sneak in there and drink at night. Over the last decade, they've turned it into a park, and it's been a while since I've been up there, so that's a good idea. Boom, the Quickie Cam. I almost forgot about that. think I need to hear some frogs. I really need to hear some frogs. No problem, Calvin. It's been kind of a weird thing because I want to call them walk with me videos, but then I kind of came up with a quickie cam, and I got so much stuff going on right now. But yeah, I got that park, and I live on a lake, and I can run down and do one down there too. I mean, not the park I haven't been to in a while, so I want to kind of go up and experience it. And been a while since I've been down to the lake too, so get down there and experience it. Now I forgot what I was talking about before. It's crazy. Oh, frogs. I was thinking about the park. I was thinking about the lake. I was going to say something to Calvin. The frogs popped up. I think I need frogs. What do you think, frogs? I think frogs. It's almost like it's late at night. It's late at night. And the frogs are out. I love frog sounds. Let's see if I can get a little more upper end on this mic. Yeah. Yeah. I like it when the frogs are out. It's time to get froggy. Yeah, there's crickets out there too. Here they come. There we go. Just imagine camping. You're in a tent. And this is what you hear outside. Or even you're in a cabin at home. You crack the door open. I'd crack the window open just to hear this. I need to get some new ones too, and that sounds like a job for the quickie cam. Boom. And next Sunday we're switching back to the old software till I can figure this out a little better. Let's listen to frogs for a while. When you take pictures all the time, this is my everyday carry. I've had this for 9 years. But the reason all my equipment looks good is because I clean it constantly. Constantly clean it. So I'll just be cleaning this camera some more. You guys listen. All right. So, I'm gonna call it a night. It's been real. It's been nice. Now, if you like what you see here, you want to help fund my caffeine habit, buy me a coffee. If you just want to help out, become a member. But anyways, I'm going to switch over to the keyboard. This is going to run for about another 30 minutes, the frogs, and then it'll go away. But I appreciate it. Don't forget, Behind the Sounds tomorrow, which I think I'm going to do a quickie cam for Calvin. Probably a After Dark on Wednesday and Cool on Friday. We'll see you back here. Next Sunday if you don't see me before then. Thanks for being here, you guys. I appreciate it.